Okay, here we have a question. All right, it's a little bit small. All right. So a sanctuary for pheasant has set up a new database or table, which is called peasant list, which is this one, right? To store details of the different species of bird at the sanctuary. So part of it is given to you to show the species, the description, number of bird right, in this particular sanctuary. So if a bird is breeding or not, and the number of young born this year. Right. So this is the background for the question. And of course, they give you these two questions over here. There are other part, but I will cover these two first. Right. So they want you to write the output given this SQL, right, for 2 marks. And then, of course, they've given you another question about the SQL to display all the species of peasant, where the bird are breeding, and they were no young born this year for another 4 mark. All right. If you want to try this, just pause the video, give it a try. Then I will go through the answer in a short while. Now, let's look at this first. Let's look at this SQL first. Select these two, species, description. The select actually chooses the field or the column. If you don't want to consider it field, you can consider it column or you can call it attribute. So basically, it will take this field and it will take this field. So you only show these two field from the peasant list. So from this table. But there's a condition where number birds greater than 6. So you look at the number of birds, any of them greater than 6, which is 7 and 9. So which means the only situation where it fulfill both is this row and this row. But it will only show species and description. That is why only the true silver are up here, then white lace top half and black lower half, and brown ear, then brown with ear tuft for 2 marks. So each of these is 1 mark each. All right, because species come first, so this is species, then description, no comma. The comma is just to separate, right, the select clause. Right, so that part is done. Okay, but what about the next one? All right, so what do they want? Display all the species. This column is a species. See, species. So this is the one I want to display. All right, of the peasant bird where the birds are breeding. Remember the question here. All right, the question actually said if the birds are breeding or not is this column. See that? So birds are breeding. Breeding must be equal to yes. And there are no young born this year. So the last column is number of young born this year. So this one. So there are no. No means zero. So the young equals 0. They must fulfill both of this. That is why you have select what do you want to show, species, from this table, which is called peasant list, where, right, which is the condition, breeding, right, equal yes, or you can just say breeding because it's true, and uh, young equals 0. But if you were to swap the young and the breeding, it is still okay. But you will still come back to the same result.